So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
See? Great. My unmarried parents are kissing. Thanks for pointing that one out, drama queen.
You know, sonnets really get me right here.
Oh, you should read it at the festival then.
You think?
Yeah. Mum, Dad. Have you guys ever considered making a long-term legal commitment to each other?
Already done that, Squirt. It's called a mortgage.
Don't you think it's time to have a proper traditional wedding?
I'm not following.
Haven't you ever dreamt of walking down the aisle in a veil and a puffy white dress? Think you can take that as a no? Dad, what about you? Haven't you ever wanted to wear a tuxedo and leave the van at home and ride off into the sunset in a vintage car?
The van was built in '84. It is vintage.
That went well. It isn't over.
You're organising a surprise wedding.
That's right. The couple are very private. No paparazzi. You thought me and him... No, it's not that funny. The wedding's not for us. It's for my mum and dad. They're renewing their vows.
Oh, really? And what style of event are you interested in? Something casual? Outdoors, perhaps?
No. No birds, no flutes, no wildlife of any kind.
I see.
I want the event to be as formal as possible. Lots of bridesmaids and groomsmen. Oh, a vintage car and a string quartet. How much would an event like that cost?
Upwards of $35,000.
Dollars?
Thousand.
Does that include the stick?
Lovely, lovely. Our next participant today, to delight us, is Don Fry.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Loretta. Before I begin, I'd like to dedicate this sonnet to my beautiful Glenda.
Notice how he didn't say my beautiful wife, Glenda?
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
You compare it to a properly married woman.
Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
You shouldn't be talking to her like that. They're not even married.
So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. I haven't finished yet. There's something I'd like to ask. Glenda, you're as beautiful to me now as you were on the day we began our life together. In front of everybody here today, I ask you to renew our commitment together.
Of course I will.
Yes!
And you're all invited. We'll recreate the original ceremony, every last detail.
No way. The same as before, every last detail. Your parents are so romantic.
I've spoken to a bloke about some doves.
Marge has kindly agreed to officiate.
Rainbow Bay will make a gorgeous backdrop.
The Bay? Isn't that a bit... public?
Exactly. Everybody can share in our joy.
Layla, your father and I were hoping you would be our bridesmaid.
I got my legs to wax.
You don't wax. I'll start.
Taylor, perhaps you might do us the honour of being our flower girl?
She'd love to.
Tremendous. And Hector, a special favour. Could you see your way clear to being our ring bearer? And if you would, saying a few words during the ceremony?
It'd be an honour, sir.
Just do the best you can. And now to kick off on my wontons are missing. How many were there? 300?
300, Mum. How many people are coming?
Taylor Swift.
Ow! I'll get it.
Hey, you should see our outfits. Hector and I are going to be the best looking blokes at Rainbow Bay.
Naughty boy, it's bad luck for the groom to see the bride before the wedding.
Nothing can spoil my day, Loretta.
Glenda, let me call my hairdresser.
Oh, is that what you're wearing?
Heaven!
Oh, just a little bit huffy.
I'm traveling with your mother on my day today. Tyler!
Celebrate, come with me.
Yeah, but my go with me! Tyler!
think I can do this. I pushed that trolley a long way.
Now stop now. I've got people to marry.
Well, you two took your time. Didn't think we were going to make it.
Actually, I don't think I'm going to.
Still, it wouldn't be a wedding without some little last-minute hitch, would it?
Mark, stop the car!
Excuse me. Excuse me, can I borrow your hose?
Remind me to kill you later.
Thanks, I feel much better now.
What's that smell?
Vomit.
And so it began. The most embarrassing day of my life so far.
Namaste. Friends, we are gathered amid the forces of the universe to renew the loving commitment Don and Glenda have made to each other.
You betcha.
But before we begin the vows, I believe one of the wedding party has something he'd like to share.
Go for it, kid.
Our ring is round. It has no ends. That's how long we'll be your friends.
Oh, thanks, Hector. Same to you.
That's it. That's your speech.
Good, huh?
Don, you are my once-in-a-lifetime miracle. My soulmate and companion. My sun and shining star.
If kisses were water, I'd give you the sea. If hugs were leaves, I'd give you a tree. But of all of life's gifts, be they big or they small, our special family is most precious of all.
Always and forever.
And just when I thought it was going to get seriously abysmal, something really weird happened. I started to have a good time. I didn't care about the nutty stuff anymore. Like the pigeons, Jared and his mates, or even the very bad dancing. I didn't even mind when my mother beached herself. Because I realised that my parents were never going to be like other mums and dads. They're going to be like this. Always and forever. They're pretty lucky, really. And so am I.